So booking a car in Concur can be done either through travel or in Trip Search. Please ensure that you have discussed your travel plans with your supervisor or manager. To book a car, click on the car logo, enter the date of travel. You can also nominate where to pick the car up. So here we could put Sydney Airport Terminal, or you could select off airport and then enter an address. Click on search. So from here we can see there's a selection that we can make based on cost and so on, and suppliers. So the triangles here, the yellow triangles, indicate a preferred supplier. So if we select budget, review and reserve the car. So if need be, you can enter additional information here. If you have any programs that you're associated with, you can enter that information in there. Reserve the car and continue. Trip details, trip overview. So we're just reviewing what we've already booked, checking the dates, times, place, pickup place, and the estimated cost. Click on next. Again, I can add a description, a trip description here, or just click on next. So this is the trip confirmation screen. Again, with the details just to ensure that they are correct. Confirm bookings. It will then take you to the request screen. So the request screen is where you must input the information that pertains to UWA. So for example, in here we will have the purpose of travel. So in here I would select from the drop down list the purpose of travel. The dates have pre-filled. It's an online booking. You don't need to change that. You can see here that we have a request header, segments and expenses. So these are the three tabs that you would need to complete for all bookings, whether they're travel or request. So the red fields, the marked with a red, indicate that they must be completed. So are you aged over 80? Do you have a pre-existing medical condition? And the risk activity. So in this case, it's a no high risk activity. Once that's complete, then you must enter, well, I can click on segments just so that you can have a look. You don't need to complete anything in here because it all pre-fills from the trip information that was entered previously. Click on expenses. You must, of course, allocate the expenses. So if we click on the car rental, click on allocate. Car rental, click again, allocate the selected expense. Funded by, from the drop down list, we've got UWA, self-funded or externally funded. This information is vital. It must be correct because it cannot be changed later. So the business unit, you can search via text or via code, the business unit. And same with the project grant. You can select or search by text or code. This information should ideally be obtained prior to making the booking. The account category is to assist with selecting the correct account code. So we're selecting car, and then from the account code, this is a Travel Kaiha account code that I'm selecting. Click on Save. So once this is complete, it can be submitted. So just to recap, the information, the booking was entered via the trip search, and then the request header was completed with the risk and insurance questions, and the expense tab is used for the tab allocation, expense allocation. Again, it's very important to complete this section. It will not let you submit if you have not completed it. And once it's completed, it cannot be changed. So please obtain this information prior to making your booking to make the booking quicker. Submit the request. Once you click on that, it will go to the travel agent and it will automatically respond via email with the confirmation. It doesn't do it immediately. It does take a short while, but it is once you've submitted it, it will go to the travel agent. So if you need to cancel at any time, you need to do that very promptly. And I'll click Submit Request.